In a world drowning in distractions, one book argues that focus is becoming the rarest and most valuable skill. Notifications pull attention in every direction, turning deep concentration into a daily struggle.
Modern work rewards visibility and busyness, not uninterrupted thinking. Each interruption feels small, but together they fragment the mind.
Yet history shows that meaningful breakthroughs demand long, focused stretches of effort. Deep work is the ability to concentrate without distraction on cognitively demanding tasks.
It's a skill that lets you learn faster and produce work of real value.
But this skill doesn't happen by accident. It must be trained and protected.
Shallow work fills schedules with messages, meetings, and quick replies.
It feels productive, but rarely creates anything lasting.
Deep work, by contrast, is slow, uncomfortable, and powerful.
The first step is choosing focus over convenience.
Sustained attention compounds into clarity and progress. Deep work requires deliberate scheduling, not vague intention.
Boundaries signal to the world and to yourself that this time matters.
Focus is a mental state, and you enter through ritual. Consistent routines reduce friction and train the mind to go deep. One deeply completed task outweighs dozens of shallow wins.
This is the promise of deep work, and the challenge has only begun.
To go deeper, the book challenges the culture that celebrates constant connectivity.
Many workplaces equate responsiveness with value, even when it erodes real thinking.
Busyness spills into personal life, blurring rest and work. Deep work argues for intensity, followed by real shutdown.
The path forward is guided by clear rules, not vague motivation.
Environment shapes behavior more than willpower ever could.
The book questions tools that steal attention without giving equal value back.
The ability to master hard things quickly sets people apart.
One path scatters effort, the other compounds it.
Deep work thrives where complexity demands full attention.
Focus is entered deliberately, like crossing a mental threshold.
Fixed time blocks turn intention into action. Distractions continue outside, but they no longer dictate behavior. Depth produces momentum once concentration takes hold.
Progress feels different when it's earned through focus.
Deep work has a clear beginning and a clear end.
Deep work insists on a hard stop, allowing the mind to recover.
True downtime restores attention instead of draining it further.
Idleness gives the brain space to consolidate what was learned.
Capture lingering ideas, then let the mind rest fully.
Deep work extends beyond the office into how days are designed.
Each day begins with a choice about where attention will go.
Planning every hour forces realism about what truly fits. Empty time is intentional, not accidental.
Focus requires saying no more often than yes. Fewer commitments protect the depth that matters.
Attention strengthens through deliberate practice.
Each return to the task trains control over distraction.
Small optimizations compound into longer focus.
Tools serve depth when used intentionally.
Shallow tasks are contained, not allowed to expand endlessly.
Efficiency creates room, but depth creates value.
Mind tires, signaling the natural limit of depth.
Respecting limits preserves the ability to go deep again tomorrow.
Reviewing progress reinforces what mattered most.
The book distills focus into rules that guide daily behavior.
Regularity turns focus from effort into habit.
Different environments can support depth when chosen carefully.
Sometimes the strongest move is disconnecting entirely.
Deep work emphasizes systems over motivation. Visible progress sustains long-term commitment.
Depth often feels uncomfortable before it feels rewarding.
Then resistance breaks and clarity emerges.
The output of deep work is concrete and meaningful.
Results speak louder than constant availability.
Attention stays where it was intentionally placed.
Speed matters less than depth and precision.
Measurement reinforces what you prioritize.
Over time, focus becomes a competitive advantage.
A true shutdown protects future concentration.
Life continues beyond work, restoring mental energy.
Each new day renews the opportunity to protect attention.
Starting clean reduces friction before focus begins.
Deep work connects daily effort to long-term meaning. Clarity makes depth sustainable instead of overwhelming. Repetition trains the mind to enter depth faster each time.
The hardest moments are often the most valuable.
Insight rewards those who stay when it's uncomfortable.
Deep work ends with tangible results.
The book's message is simple, but demanding.
Focus is a choice repeated every day.
Small daily decisions accumulate into mastery.
Over time, deep work reshapes how you work and think.
Value becomes visible through output, not noise.
Systems adapt as depth becomes normal.
Deep work can be taught by example.
Culture changes one focused block at a time.
Consistency protects depth across weeks and months.
Distraction no longer dictates behavior by default. Focus becomes quieter, steadier, more reliable.
Deep work frames focus as a lifelong practice.
Depth supports life rather than consuming it.
Work and rest reinforce each other when designed intentionally.
Big achievements emerge from many small, deep sessions.
Completion carries a different weight when earned through focus.
Pride comes quietly after deep effort.
Protect what matters, and depth will follow.
The world stays loud, but attention stays guarded.
Focus replaces stress with steady progress. Consistency transforms effort into identity.
Depth scales when it's respected collectively.
Deep work reshapes not just individuals, but cultures.
The rules remain simple and demanding.
Focus is no longer a struggle, but a choice.
In a distracted world, depth becomes a lasting advantage.
Subscribe for Money Mindset books.